Bobby Witt Jr. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now a chance for Jordan Westburg. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher, and that's outside. And now it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground, Suarez tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singh. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. 2 out, space is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. And they'll do it again.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ryan O'Hearn stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that drops in for a strike. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Carroll quickly throws it in. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles. That misses. Ball 1. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series.
Ball.
Liner, base hit. Here comes Rutschman around third, but now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
All over that one right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Tyler O'Neill in the box, lays off for ball 1. And that one is downstairs. 2-0. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field, today's starting pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Mookie Betts in the box with one away as he takes ball one. O'Neill hauls it in, and there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a ball evens the count. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Just missed.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
On the ground to the left. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Josh Smith, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That's inside. Caught him looking for the K. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground right side. Betts handles, throws to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Mullins on his horse. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Eugenio Suarez now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball.
Ball. 1-2.
That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. And forget it. That one felt good. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Naylor. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Rutschman takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Hit in the air out to center field. Carroll moving under it. And that quickly 2 away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He shoots one out to right. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 3-1. Mullins in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Foul ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is outside. Mullins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later.
Oh, now a great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. Rodriguez back to work. Springer tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. O'Hearn makes the grab, and there's one away. At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. And there's 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
The changeup missing. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And no one can get there. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. Betts into second.
seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pavin Smith. First offering, and it just misses. O'Neill brings it in for the 3rd out. Start of the 4th. And into the box for Baltimore, Josh Smith. And that misses. 1-0.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Win in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Good one.
Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Rutschman in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And down on strikes. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Just missed.
Well, these Diamondbacks, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is gone. A towering shot to center. It's 5-3. Kwan stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Westberg. Over to first. Out. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Adrian Del Castillo, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fastball for a strike. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
The batter, number 2.
So 2 down. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The shortstop takes a ball. Reaching for it and brings it in. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Kyle Nelson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. Just missed.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. Check swing went around. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Broken bat, roller to first. Naylor. And they put the tag on him for the out. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
There's a line drive to left field. And a base hit. And that extends the inning. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there.
Threw it by him. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. Ball 1 there.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Runner on the go. Pitch in the dirt.
1 ball. No strike.
And safe. It's a stolen base. No outs. Runner on second. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And Mookie takes.
2-1.
Cowser drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 65, Gregory Soto.
That one back there. And it's gone! Home run! So he goes yard to left. And they tie it up. It's 5-5. Peyton Smith stands in. So now a pinch hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-0. Ball 2.
And there's 2 away. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Nelson back to work.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And the batter now, Josh Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. That one is upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 40, Bryce Jarvis.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Just missed. That misses off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Go ahead run on base. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. He's in there. Throw there. Safe. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Misses, and the count is 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Witt around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 6-5. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. First pitch misses. Line drive, and that's just foul. That one fouled off. 1-2 now. Struck him out looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. It could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
O'Hearn. Here's the tag, and he's out. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch just misses. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw to second is offline. Here's George. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Cowser on the move. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo, a switch hitter batting right. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 6-6.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Nice line drive to the pull side. It out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Number 45.
Now Corbin Carroll upstairs. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Back here in the desert, top of inning number 7. So now the Orioles clean up. A.J. Puck taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fights it off. He'll see another. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Cal Raleigh. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that just misses. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tyler O'Neill. Kendall Graveman on a pitch out of the pen here.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
He was late there, strike 1. Graveman, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Tied at 6.
Leading up for the
Mookie Betts will get us started.
Second baseman, Mookie Betts.
This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Josh Naylor will hit next. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Spencer Torkelson. He represents the go-ahead run. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Next offering is in the dirt. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And that one fouled off.
Serenity.
Now the 0-1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Smith Off balance feed, there's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter. And we're back. Leading off. Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. One strike.
That just misses. No. And now it's even 1-1.
One ball. One strike.
Swings and chases a low one there.
One ball. Two strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Quan pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And into the box for Baltimore, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Just off the outside edge. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Here comes the throw. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball.
Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
That's the ball.
And prevent that run from
2
scoring.
balls, 1 strike.
Second and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just...
That one ripped. Reaching down, makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. They lead it in the 8th. Adley Rutschman now at the plate.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Ryan O'Hearn. Foul ball there. Out to center. Carroll under this one. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
On to first. Out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And the batter now, Stephen Quan.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited.
And it looks like trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. First fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Making a move at second base. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, Gabriel Moreno. And the batter is George Springer. So the tying run at second. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Boots it. Gets off a throw. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Cal Raleigh. Kevin Ginkel gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one is inside ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
The 2-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Quan settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Now 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. Up the middle, bats up with it. Sends it to first, and O'Neill is retired. Last chance for the home team. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. That one hops against the fence. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit for Arizona, Spencer Torkelson. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Sneaks through, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth. Randall Grichuk now. In the dirt, and the runner holds.
Foul ball.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Coming around third is Torkelson. Relay throw. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
Well, you come into the ninth inning down. First, you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These players knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see a team find a way to win, and that's what they did today.